Welcome back to Living Local. For young people in the Quad Cities who are passionate about writing, the Midwest Writing Center offers a unique summer internship program. Young Emerging Writers offers a creative space for teens to hone their skills so they can create and publish works of fiction, nonfiction, poetry, or drama. Joining us in studio once again is Ryan Collins with the Midwest Writing Center. Ryan, as always, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So you've been on the show several times now, but remind us, what is the Midwest Writing Center?
So we are the only nonprofit based around literary arts in the Quad Cities. So we do all kinds of different writing programs for all different ages, all different experience levels, and the Young Emerging Writers program is one of our biggest programs.
Yeah, we're spotlighting that program today. So walk us through what the program is like.
So I tell people it's like a cross between a graduate level creative writing workshop and like a summer jobs program for high school kids. So we put out information so kids 15 to 19 years old, or students 15 to 19 years old, can come on. They fill out an application, they do a phone interview, they have to have a couple of references, and then we do a 7-week program, intensive program in the summer where we do a lot of writing exercises, a ton of reading. We do a lot of writing workshops where they review each other's work. They get to go to our writing conference for free. We publish a magazine called The Atlas, and that's coming out soon.
Wow, that sounds like such an incredibly immersive experience and resource for local students here.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of these kids. It's their first job, so they get to do a little bit of creative work, but they have to do a lot of collaboration. There's a lot of deadlines. They have to take a lot of work home because we only meet for about 7.5 hours a week. And to get a magazine done like the Atlas, it usually takes 4 to 6 months.
Wow.
And we do it in about 6 weeks.
Holy smokes.
So it takes a lot. They write all the pieces in the magazine are them. They put them all in order. They come up with a cover design. We have a designer who works with them, but it's a lot to get done in the short amount of time that they have, and they always do a great job.
And when the Atlas comes out, what is it typically like as people page through it?
It's all over the place. Some of the work is very fun and ridiculous. Some of it is pretty serious and deals with a lot of things that I think that people of all ages have to deal with. Issues of identity, of faith, of coming of age. Everything that adults write about, kids write about. I think there's this misnomer that people think young people write about, just like heartbreak or like these kind of like, these sort of high school poems. And in the 15 years I've been doing this, that is not the case. They write about everything adults write about, just in a little bit freer way, I think, because it's all a little bit newer to them and they're usually a little bit more open to experimentation. So.
Yeah, that's a refreshing realization, and I feel like that can connect people of different generations, that
Definitely.
we really do all deal with the same universal issues. So
sure.
I'm glad that the Atlas is bringing that to light. And the Atlas, you guys are actually doing a two-day release party. So what does that entail?
So because of the range of material in the Atlas, we over the years we've kind of decided to do a 2-part release. So last year was the first year we did it. This is the second time we're doing it. So the first part is at the Rock Island Library. It's a little more friends and family, slightly more formal. We give out the Outstanding Intern Award. And then after that's over, we move down to Rostock's, which is where we've been doing the Spectra reading series for a long time. We do a lot of different events. It's a little more sort of open-ended. They're going to read different work at each one. So if you go to both events, you'll hear all the same interns reading different work. But it's a little bit more of the personal work at Rostock's, a little bit more of the challenging work, I think, at Rostock's. But it's also a little bit more relaxed environment, a little bit more free.
Wow.
So yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, you guys jam-packed so much into this internship program with the culmination of the Atlas and then the 2-day release party. And Ryan has hooked us up with a really unique opportunity today. We actually have a couple young emerging writers in studio for a performance. We will start with Lars Meseke-Wren. Take it away, Lars.
So the piece that I'll be reading is titled My Father's Lesson. Of all the lessons my father taught me, the one that stuck with me the most, unknown to him, is that the tongue is the most terrifying part of the body, because unlike every other part, a tongue doesn't have to touch you to leave a bruise. Thank you.
Awesome job, Lars. That was wonderful. So tell us a little bit about why you wanted to be part of this internship program.
So this is my 3rd year in the Young Emerging Writers internship, and every year I've found that I'm exposed to new works and new ideas and new ways of writing and thinking, and every year I come away a different and better writer.
That's incredible. So Lars, what has the experience been like, and maybe why would you encourage other young writers in the Quad Cities to maybe take part in the program?
Oh, it's been a great experience. One of the biggest changes for me is that prior to my first year, I didn't write poetry. I was introduced to poetry my first year by Ryan Collins, and now it's almost exclusively what I write. It has vastly changed me as a person and allows me to express myself differently. So I think that when you're looking at exploring different styles and different ideas, the Young Emerging Writers Center, or Young Emerging Writers Internship at the Midwest Writing Center is a great way to explore that.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you discovered your love for poetry. I'm a former poet as well, so up top, you did an amazing job. And actually, guys, we want to give you the details for that Young Emerging Writers 2-day release party, and that is for the Atlas Literary Magazine on August 15th. Part 1, as Ryan said, will be at the Rock Island Public Library, downtown branch at 5:30 p.m. Doors open at 5. Part 2 will be at Roz Talks. That event starts at 8 p.m. And now, you guys, we have another special performance from Ava Miller. I will let her take it away right now.
So the piece I'm going to read is called Synesthesia. You'll never understand how empty I feel when I'm the only one who can see the song we listened to together in the car last night, looking like the sunset enveloping us, verses in blue and aqua green, and then a final chorus bursting in pink and yellow, before finally sinking in a whisper of orange that made me want to laugh and cry. And you couldn't see it. Not black and white, not even gray. Just nothing.
Wow, Ava, that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
Honestly, just watching you and Lars, it just fills me up with so much excitement that young people in our area have the courage not only to write and express themselves, but also to come on TV and perform it. Truly, it is just an exceptional thing to see. So as I asked Lars, what attracted you to this internship program?
It was definitely a sense of community. At my school, we didn't really have any, we didn't have a newspaper, we didn't have any sort of magazine or anything. So I've been writing since I was like 3, so I definitely wanted to meet people who are like me, and I definitely found that here. There are so many people that I became friends with, and yeah, just learned so much more about writing, and I think I really found my place.
Yeah, that's fantastic that you found a community. What would you say has been the most valuable takeaway that you've gotten from the internship?
Probably just learning to collaborate with people, like a lot of teamwork. When we workshop, it's not at all valuable to be within yourself and frustrating and intolerant. You have to learn to accept other people's criticism, and you have to learn to learn about other people's life experiences. And that has been so valuable, just like learning about other people and them learning about me. And it's so much fun.
Oh, wow. Sounds like such an incredible opportunity experience for you young students who, gosh, seems like they're not so young just with the maturity and the talent. It's incredible. Well, Ava, thank you so much. Big thanks to Lars as well. And as always, big thanks to Ryan Collins from the Midwest Writing Center. You guys, here's some more information. If you'd like it, visit mwcqc.org for more information. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local rolls on after this break. Stay with us.